Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Cinnamon and Spice Podcast.
All right, Rain, sweet.
Not a dang thing. I'm Op.
And I'm Nye.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Yes, welcome back.
Congratulations if you're watching this and you're not in jail.
Okay.
I know that was kind of...
Yeah. It's unscripted around here, folks.
And then, honestly, I can't even say that. Because remember, at one point, we had supporters in prison.
We did.
That supporter has now been released.
Yes.
But at one point, we had inmates watching our podcast, so that may not be accurate. But, you know, nonetheless, y'all see the topic today. Y'all see the title, so that's... Anyways. Let's hit on the prison system today because they're building more.
Yeah.
They're spending millions on them around these countries, which is really
They'll
insane.
be damned if they spend money on some reform.
Girl.
Like, we can't spend money to make the people better.
Girl. It's actually really... I'm talking about millions on high-end prisons.
Mm-hmm.
The prison is high-end, but the conditions aren't.
Oh, yeah, no. Of course not.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Our taxes just be going to... Well, I can even say it all be our taxes because a lot of it is funded by private
But that's the thing.
investors.
They be private, but our taxes just
Still
do
be
go.
paying
Yeah,
for it.
it goes to pay for it.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't think they know how it works at this point. They just
It's
collecting
obviously
the money.
making them a lot of money.
Yeah, I just need to
Prison
get my money out of
systems
there.
are strictly, usually for profit.
Yes.
Like, it ain't no type of reform.
They said
going on
y'all
over
made us
there.
get rid of our slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So how about, when people get in trouble,
Mm-hmm.
we lock
can
them
utilize
up,
them as slaves.
and then we'll have them do our task for us.
Right.
But we'll give them like minuscule amount.
Like $2.
That's being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is being nice. Yeah. That's sad.
Yes, extremely.
That's so sad. Like,
Yeah.
my dad was in prison he's been in prison a few times, but the last time he was in there, I think I told you about this, like he went my 8th grade year
Mm-hmm.
and he got out a week before I went to college. So all of my high school life, my dad was in prison. And it was to the point, at that point in my life where I had gotten so used to my dad being in and out that I did my whole senior exit project on the effects of solitary confinement on the mind. And that was already like really mind-blowing, like figuring out, like, okay, it's one thing on why they even get put into solitary confinement. But again, they try to position these things as reformment, but those things really hurt with a purpose, with a person's mental and psychology.
Them folks is going back in there.
Exactly. And so it's like, when you're in these things for a certain amount of time, you're only coming out for 1 hour a day if lucky. And then you do that for so many days, and then they try to throw you back into society. Mm-hmm. They know you coming back. And
then wonder why these people have a hard time transitioning post.
Exactly.
Like
they
once
don't
they come
wonder
out of
why.
prison.
They know exactly why. They know exactly what they did. And it's sad.
It's a cycle.
It's a cycle. And once you're in it, it's very hard to get out. Mm-hmm. And you have to be very intentional, too.
Oh, well, when you get out, just find a job.
Like,
you know how hard it is to find a job as a regular person.
Right. And
just
then
as a regular person. To be fresh out, like, come on.
You got a felony.
There's certain places that straight up won't hire you. I mean,
There's a lot of places that straight up won't hire you.
You can go to be president, but that's about it.
I think that might be the highest paying job right now that I hire a felony.
Yeah.
Yeah. The highest job in the land.
Yeah.
We might add. Yeah. The highest position in the land can be a felony. You can have a felony with it. However...
But God forbid you try to go to McDonald's.
God forbid you try to be a teacher. God forbid you try to go into certain healthcare fields.
Yeah.
Anything that, is actually sustainable or somewhat sustainable. God forbid. You're kind of limited to what? Warehouse jobs, some fast food restaurants, or restaurants, period, like back of the house stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, you get security, and security is kind of iffy as well.
Because it depends if they need you to be armed security.
Right, I was just about to say that.
Now you back out.
Exactly. If you have to carry a gun, psych, you're a felon. Nope, no guns for you, sir. So you can't get that job. So it's crazy. Like even my job.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you got your license. Like them license ain't clearing if you got stuff on that background.
Yeah.
Their licenses is not clearing.
And it's crazy because like I don't know, maybe like taking it, like depending on your crime, like I don't think that should affect you.
It shouldn't. If it's not violent.
Yeah, like if you don't have a fraud.
I feel like if it's not violent or fraud, it should be more lenient. I think violent charges should be like.
I mean, but even if you're a murderer, what that got to do with? I mean, you might sell the hell out them life insurance policies at that point. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, why can't you sell?
No, I'm not saying.
Like, why can't you sell health insurance just because?
I'm not saying that.
I mean, I get you're a murderer, but like, I'm not saying it's cool to murder people.
Context matters.
But you done did 20+ years or something already.
Context matters in situations like that, especially when it comes to. So let me take my statement back on violent charges because I do believe context matters.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch that.
Oh yeah, but depending, because what if you like a stalker or something?
Right.
You might use that to look up somebody.
Exactly. I'm
like that. You a stalker?
It matters a little bit more.
Fraud?
Yeah, nah.
And
but
you
sometimes
maybe
you
kill
kill somebody because they
face.
played with you. They deserved it. Maybe they played with your daughter or something.
Yeah,
They just,
like,
you know, like.
We can take it case by case. Like I just feel like wasn't
matters.
that the whole point of you going to prison? So when you came out, you could be a new person.
Yes.
Like I feel like if we're gonna punish you after you get out of prison, that kind of defeats the whole.
Follow me anymore.
Like why the hell?
After I've served my time,
you did 20+.
All of my stuff should be cleared.
Like even if you did a year. Because 365 days of not doing what you want to do is a lot of time.
It is.
So, like, after you went to prison, I feel like once you come out, like, kind of like bankruptcy in a sense, like, restarts you. Like, I feel like you get a little restart.
And I agree. I feel like, and even if it's like, because I do think after you have done your time, it shouldn't have to keep following you. And then I'm like, okay, maybe there's, like, limitations on it. Maybe for, like, once you've received your time, depending on the charge or how long you did, there's a period to where it still is on your record, and then after a certain amount of time, it falls off, kind of like credit.
Yeah.
You know? It shouldn't be, I have to then pay these thousands of dollars to get it expunged.
But yeah, like that should have came with the program. Like I thought that was the whole point of me going up in here.
Why? What? Serious?
So I went in there just to like come out and still have.
Okay, if someone did do 25 for murder.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe after, depending on the context of the murder, if it's not
like I should know you're a murderer.
That part.
I should always know you're a murderer.
That should definitely be like a badge of honor.
However, just because you're a murderer, I don't think you shouldn't not be able to get a job.
Get a job or get a house.
I don't know because
people don't talk about that.
Because then you're gonna end up being a murderer again.
Yes.
Like you're gonna end up having. What I'm saying. You're gonna end up having to revert back to your old ways if you can't get placed back into society.
Bro, even some of these charges, it could be very minuscule charges. If it's just a felony, a lot of people can't even get a place to stay.
Yeah.
Let alone a job. People want to prove these people to live in their homes. You have to then dig for private renters, and everyone knows nowadays that's almost impossible to find, especially with how these corporations are buying up properties.
And then you find them, they be talking crazy. Like
Talking insane.
Relax. So I don't know.
It's insane.
Like maybe they have their own little community.
Who?
Like they should have their own little community.
There are some communities for, like, well, no, I'm not necessarily like
easier,
for felons, but
like
for
a little
sex
better than like
are.
Yeah. I'm trying not to be too, cause y'all asses like I don't know.
What?
Y'all are like scums of the earth. But they let you out. You still should be able to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's a human
it's
right.
like
we feel like
even for the crappiest people, you still should have the opportunity to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it might not be comfortable, but y'all should have like a list of things that y'all can do. Like there need to be alternatives because there's really just like all these no's, but no alternatives to what you can do. And it's like
it's not long. It's not a good. It's being able to find the places that will give you the yes.
That's when folks end up doing petty crimes right after just to go back in because
it's like, a solid system.
Yeah.
Like the school to prison pipeline.
You done did 20 years or whatever, and then you come out and you still are held to probation.
Yeah.
Or
parole. Yeah. Don't make no sense.
Like,
you still under their magnifying glass
for a couple more years, and then you're back to being yourself.
Some people will never get out parole.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know. It's
Some
crazy.
people be on parole as long as they were in there. And I'd be like, why did y'all do that to them?
Yeah.
And they might as well still be in.
It kind of be with the hopes that you'll go back.
Exactly.
And then like to your point with the schools, okay, y'all say based off of like people's testings and stuff, y'all determine how many prisons to make later. It's like, okay, if you can already see that little Jimmy is a damn terrorist this early, why don't we stop him? Like, you know, like let's get some programs in place
where that works, though.
Yeah, because it's like it wouldn't make them money that way.
Yeah.
And I guess ultimately that's their goal, is to make money. But
yeah, and that's that. Even with you mentioning that, with the whole them using standardized testing to figure out like spaces in prisons. I just recently found out parents can deny or like not even. They can say that they don't want their child to take the test.
Like opt out.
Yeah. I didn't know that until recently.
Well, I didn't opt out of my EOGs.
Not right. But your mom, like,
yeah,
a
but
lot of parents don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And a lot of these palm-colored folks, they know that, and they're actually doing that.
Mm-hmm.
They're because also some of them are bumping elbows with some of these higher people who are in the prison system community, or, you know, investors and all of that. So they know, like, those standardized tests don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
They know what that data is going towards, and it ain't going towards nothing good. So it's like, when I found that out, I'm like, wow, like, if I ever have kids, because at this point, who knows? But if that was to happen, then yeah, I'm waving my children on all those.
Yeah.
They don't need to take them, because for what? They ain't going to none of them places. I'll make sure of it. As best as I can, anyways, because you know how that go. But still, like...
Because that'd be the other part, like, with how they're trying to like normalize removing due process. Mm-hmm. These dim bats, because once again we speak on this all the time till we're blue in the face, how like folks don't care about the way that things are affecting us until it becomes them. So with like the ICE agents being so open to do whatever they want, like you seen like they had killed that lady the other day.
Yeah, they killed a guy too. Yes. They're not gonna talk about that because the ICE agent was off duty. But an off-duty ICE agent did kill a black man.
And I'm what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Y'all talking about y'all gonna go knocking door to door?
Weird.
What are we doing? That's not constitutional. It's literally not constitutional.
It's not even benefiting. It's not pushing us towards nothing new. No breakthroughs are coming from that. Y'all are actually just terrorizing this country.
They were making comparisons to Anne Frank's diary entries to what's going on like right now, and the parallels is uncanny.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And she was during what, the Nazi era?
Yeah.
Yikes. Dang, our government is... Yeah, they took ISIS the modern day
play by
Nazi.
Play by play.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. I've never even thought of that correlation.
And then, like, people, when you think of, like, the books that are being banned that talk about, like...
History.
Yeah.
History. And real life events.
Or, like, utopias. Like, people fail to realize, like, maybe we are in one. Like, we in
what?
A utopia. Like, they're, like, real...
We in a utopia.
Like a dystopia, like, type, like, world. Like, they're trying to remove our power. Yeah. Like, all of it. And... people are just laying down to the fact. Like, oh, snap, I'm just going to repost. Like, no, like, I need us to...
do more.
Do y'all Second Amendment right.
People don't. People are better. They feel better just conforming. Because it's easier.
Exactly. But that's also how people ended up in chambers.
Yeah. So. And again, I think we've talked about it before. A lot of people they don't know what's going on. And because it be so much going on, it's overwhelming for a lot of people that, again, they're more comfortable with being ignorant to what's happening. So that to them, it's just like, well, whatever. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
They're still screaming in the face like,
something to do with you.
Yeah, but Kamala. Like,
oh, brother. Why are we even talking about her? What does she have to do with anything?
I'm like, bro, like.
That lady done been on her book tour. She didn't have, she's not, where is J.D. Vance?
Like,
where's our actual vice? Because I remember y'all was like, well, what did Kamala do during her presidency? Where's J.D. Vance? What has he done? Because I can list you off a lot of things Kamala did during her vice presidency. Where is JD Vance? You see that orange man a lot. You do not see JD Vance too often. What, they got him in witness protection somewhere?
Not witness protection, but okay.
We already got God, and this is hard for me to say because I'm such a barb. But we already have coons like Nikki.
She said
out
it.
here embarrassing us.
Look, go look at some of our older videos. Y'all will see Stink ain't play about no Nikki.
She has hurt my feelings, guys.
Yeah.
I have actually.
How much you think they're paying her for sponsorship?
I don't think they paid her. I don't think they're paying her anything. I think that's actually what I think. I think everything she said is how she feels.
Mm.
I don't think they had to pay her a dime.
Mm.
And that's why I'm so annoyed about it. Because I think she actually, like, what she says is what actually how she feels. And that's what she believes in, which makes it even more sick for me.
Dang.
Like, ugh. Literally was rider for that woman.
Yeah.
I would stick beside her in any argument she was in.
It was a lot. And it's crazy because it's crazy with Nikki Lynn, because I ain't even going to let this whole thing turn into a Nikki point.
Yeah.
But, like, it's just crazy the amount of stuff that, like, her supporters have tried to, like...
defend for her.
Yeah, defend for her.
Down to her husband.
Where it's like, all right, bitch.
This one is on. Like, I cannot defend
like,
this.
all right, now. Like, you just wanted nobody to be on your side,
girl,
so bad.
You making it real hard for us to stand 10 behind you.
Like, what is going on?
You know how many barbs? Like, I have a lot of other barbs who, like, I'm cool with. And when that stuff was happening that day, that interview came out, I was, like, DMing a lot of them, like, we all sick as fuck. Like, girl, are you fucking kidding me? Mm-hmm. Like, it's... we ain't even go, like, again, we're not about
all
to make
skin
this
folk ain't kin folk.
Thank you.
But this is also goes back to the point that I said in earlier comments where some people think, like, the word nigga should be just for black umbrella, as in diaspora, just in general. Whereas I feel like strictly for the niggas. Strictly for African Americans.
Black Americans.
Yeah, yes, African Americans. I want you to be like me, you, like African American, not like I'm Jamaican, I'm Haitian, I'm African American.
Yeah.
Chattel slavery.
Yeah.
Descendant.
Yes. Agree.
Because everybody else, y'all are only black when it's convenient. And I'm tired of the black out of convenience.
Y'all, yes. And a lot of the time, the diaspora wars be killing me.
Because I feel like we are one.
Yes. Like, I know black, I Dominican.
Yeah, but once again,
that's not a stereotype, by the way. Like, that's real life stuff.
When beneficial, you separate yourself. And I'm just, like, I hate it.
I hate it too. I 100% agree. So, yeah, niggas should definitely just be for that. It's not for the whole diaspora. Nah, y'all all should not be able to use the word.
Yeah.
This is for the niggas. Strictly for the niggas. This is for the niggas. What? Yeah. The real niggas.
No, literally. Because I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And there's people outside of Nikki like that when they move, I'm like, yeah, no. You're losing me. Because you don't think, like, you don't think black first. You're thinking... insert whatever.
American.
Yeah. So
you're thinking capitalistic.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's what benefits those pockets. Anywho.
I'm like, dang, you went straight for the money grab.
Right. Exactly. And I think that's what irritates me the most about Nikki, because there's been a time where I felt like she was so for the black community and empowering and improving the black community, but then I have to remember, like, her family is immigrants. And that's where that whole diaspora thing goes into it. Like, there's still a certain level of disconnect there in a way, especially, and no shade to New Yorkers, but when it comes to New Yorkers, they're a different breed.
Yeah.
Their thought process, their perspective, especially on certain topics like this. And then if the immigrants also works within that, when it comes within their family and how they were brought up, that takes a part in how they think as well. So it's like, I don't know how these things affect the black community in America. I wish more, individuals like Nicki Minaj and others would really like, again, they're not thinking that way for real.
Yeah, because once again, like that, sometimes, and this will more so like get into next week's episode. Like I gotta return to it, but where there is the line between Black being African American, or even because even like there's some of us who I've been here, like I ain't African, like I'm not getting into them antics.
We're not gonna go
I'm
deep
just
that
saying,
deep. We get what you're saying.
Yeah, like we hear you think, but that's not where we're going with this.
Talking about right now.
Yeah, like there is a line, and when you do have people who are like coming from another place, they don't understand the struggles that we have, or we had to endure or go through.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like a downplay.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh yeah, like, oh, y'all being like lazy like they say, or y'all just don't want to work for it, or my people came with nothing, or like, once again, not to discredit where you came from, but once again, if it was that damn easy, we would all have it.
Exactly.
So I'll leave that to be where that is.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that. Yeah.
But mass incarceration is very like.
You said what?
Mass incarceration is something that is very disgusting.
It's been killing our community. Yeah. It's all set up for complete failure. The school to prison pipeline, prison for profit. Like they're not going anywhere anytime soon. The prisons aren't going anywhere. They're actually continuously banking on more of us.
And then with like the super surveillance, like what was it? Apple was trying to have me sign up to have like my locations for the past, like it was like your visited areas being remembered. And it was just gonna automatically remember it. And then but they were trying to say they don't save that information, like they don't collect that information. So how do you know where I've been if you ain't saving it?
Yeah.
No.
And it's crazy because you saying this now makes me think of it differently, but I use those because sometimes when I'm like, I know, like for instance, maybe I go to somebody's house and I just went there, I didn't have a location, but I'm trying to get back there. I'm like, dang, I know exactly where I was. I can go to my maps and it will show me that location, but I never even thought of it. Like, I use it to benefit me in ways of like, I want to go back to this restaurant or there or whatever the case may be. But then think about, this data is being collected, and for what reason?
Yeah, super surveillance.
There's like no such thing as privacy anymore.
Yeah, like our phones are, oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's no such thing as privacy anymore, especially with AI nowadays. But yeah, there's no such thing as privacy anymore. And that is even more scary to me.
And these AI videos showing like Black people robbing like grocery stores for like chicken, like they be so racist.
That's
like
so
I hate them.
It's so dumb.
I'm like, dang, so this is what our water is being used for.
As someone who used to work in retail, white women and Hispanic women are stealing at a higher rate. I caught a lot of white women. I used to call security on a lot of white women in Dillard's, by the way. I will go ahead and call out the Ed Corporation too, because I don't work for them, never plan on working for them again. A lot of white women used to steal out there. Hispanics too. Barely ever. I mean, obviously some of my people were in there stealing. I never called security on them, but those white women used to be in there every day.
You aggravated.
And I call security every time. Yep, white lady, brown hair. Pink bag.
Not the pink bag. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But also like the punishments for are completely different.
Yes, they get slapped on the wrist. The white lady might just give their stuff back and might get banned from the store. Cool. The Hispanic women may get a little harsher charges too, but us, no, we're getting automatic charges. Larceny, theft, we're getting those.
Yeah.
It really ain't no debating about it. And then some corporations wait until you steal a certain amount of inventory so before they can hit you with a grand larceny charge.
Yeah.
And that's going to hurt you so bad with anything.
Okay, because nobody want to hire a thief.
Nobody's hiring you. Nobody. But another conversation for another day, because, What do y'all think about the prison system? How do y'all feel about centralized testing? What do y'all just feel about this country and all the way around? I don't know. I just feel like I'm so drained. This whole series, I feel like, has showed how draining this country is. Like, oh my God.
Like, dang, this is America. Y'all ain't got nothing good.
We'd have barely had anything good to say.
Dang.
I don't think any of the episodes were that. I think that maybe like the women of America would say it was kind of uplifting in a way. But
Yeah.
for even that was kind of like, dang, like we learned some stuff again that is kind of like discouraging a little bit. So it's like, this is a draining series, but I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I enjoy
it's informative.
We're supposed to be, we need to talk, these are things we need to talk about more instead of the BS that a lot of these other podcasts talk
Pretending
about.
like it doesn't exist won't help.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretending like it doesn't exist and it don't happen, it's not going to change or help anything. So let us know how you feel. Drop prison. Comment prison if you made it this far in the episode. But make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and obviously watching the videos. But we hope to see y'all again next Monday. Bye.